welcome back to me, Ma's Crafts and Chaos. So this is still kind of our Halloween, season, I guess you could say, whatever you want to call it. So I have these molds. This one is a crow, and it's sitting like on a pile of skulls. And this is a cat, sitting on, is she on a pile of crows or skulls, or no, she's just sitting on a skull, I believe. That's what it looks like. And then this is another crow, and he's sitting on a skull. And this is another crow, and it's sitting on kind of like a stump. So we're going to do these. I'm just going to get them all poured. I'm not going to dust the molds or anything. I'm going to pour them all in white, because what I have found out is when I pour them in white, except for this one, I might pour in black, because this one we don't really need white. So I think I'll mix up enough for him to just be in black. But these ones, I found that if the skulls are already white, so if you just use the white, if you just, make your resin white, it turns out a lot easier, because the skulls are what are hard to, and we dirty them up anyway. I'm going to show you how I do that. So anyway, so I found it is easier, because I was pouring them all in black, so then the crow was black. But then I had a hard time getting the white, because I would just use white acrylic paint, and it would chip off. So I didn't like that. So then I've poured a couple in just all white, and it's easier for me to paint the cat and the crows black. So this one I am going to do with black. These three I am going to do with white. So I'm going to get my resin mixed up, and then I will be right back. All right, got it all poured. I did this black one first, so I probably need to get it poured first. Or I guess we got it all mixed up, and we'll pour this one first. Okay, so this is the Let's resin, black epoxy resin. I've only used this on one other thing. I really like it. I kind of wish they would do bigger things of it. Maybe they do, and I just don't know. But because I really like the fact of not having to worry about mixed stuff up. It's kind of nice. But anyway, thought I'd show you that's what I'm using for this one. So I hope I mixed up enough. When I added these up, it came to 9 ounces. I believe I made 10 though, just to be safe. Make sure we got this down in his noggin, in his beak. Now he is kind of wobbly, so when I finally get him where I want him, I usually set something on this side of him, because he tends to, this piece right here is really floppy, and he tends to lean that way. So usually what I do is I just put something there so that he won't lean that way. Okay. we will be back as soon as these are cured, and then we can see how fun they are. Anyway, so, make sure, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the end of the video, but please, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave me comments, let me know if you can hear me okay, if you like my content, if you like what I'm doing, if you think my projects are okay or not okay. Little criticism never hurt anybody. Anyway, and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe or like or even have a YouTube channel. So, and you know, share, if you like what I'm doing, share my channel with other people that like to craft and stuff. Trying to get out there. I am just new, just been on a couple weeks. So please, help me gain some more subscribers, and I'll hit you back as soon as those are cured. Okay, see you soon. So this is the cat that is on the skull. Oh, gosh dang it. Stop. These molds are so sticky, they just grab this stuff. Like parchment paper. Oh, God. These are so hard to unmold. Looks like my flowers and my leaves turned out a little better. The last one I made kind of had some, that one had a little bubble right there in that leaf. I mean, you couldn't really tell. It really wasn't noticeable, but anyway. But there's our kitty. So we're going to have to do the kitty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my crows, these two crows and this cat black. And then we're going to cure them as we go. But and no, I paid for this myself. It wasn't sent by Let's Resin, but I haven't used it yet. And so I want to play with it today. I'm so excited about it. So we are going to see how it works, because what I want to do is I just want to be able to set that in between there so I don't have to try to lay it or anything. And that's what's going to make this perfect, is how the new machine, you can plug each piece in and turn them on individually. Where this one, you could only plug one in, and then this one, I guess I need to show you this one, where this one has a cord for each side, which is so exciting. I'm so excited. I think this is the best thing ever. Because then I don't have to worry about laying my pieces down. I can actually, let's see, which this one. I can just set them in there and turn them on, which I think is going to be awesome sauce. So let's move this one out of the way. We need to plug, don't need that plugged in anymore. Just gotta plug my tablet back in so that it don't die on me. Okay. So, super excited. Okay. So, now I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm going to do for each one. Then I will put you on pause, get that done, then I'll come back, let you see, and then we'll start the next step, and then we'll just keep going back and forth. So this is all I'm going to do with this one. This is my high viscosity, just mixed with some black. this is actually mixed with pigment paste. And I don't put it on real thick at first. Well, I don't put it on real thick at all, because with UV resin, if you put it on too thick, you do take the chance of it not curing as well, but you also take the chance of it covering up your detail, filling in your detail, and we don't want our detail filled in. So we're just going to kind of do a light coat first. All right, so I got these guys are all painted black now. So I think what I'm going to do now is I need to do the flowers around the skull right here. So I'm going to do that. I got to decide what color. Okay, here we go. So I went with this rose pink color. I think it'll be brighter and prettier. That other was just too dark. It didn't look like it was going to be that dark, but I got it all wiped out, but there's some down in there. All right, so see how it kind of clumps or like pools in the things of the roses. I don't want it to stay like that, because once it again with the resin, with the UV resin, it will just kind of like take away from the detail. So, and then I take one of these, not that one, that was one that I made stiffer. I need one that's more soft. And then I just kind of move it around a little so that it takes some of the petals out. Kind of have to wipe it off, because you don't want it to take away from the detail, like the raises and stuff in there. And you will kind of still be able to see some of the white, but that's okay, because it'll just give it a little more. So quit getting it on the leaf here. Oh, okay. So see how we kind of got the pooling out? So that's what we're going to do. And then like our leaves are going to be this brighter green. You kind of have to somewhat get the back side. Kind of wipe off anywhere that you got it up on the black. You don't want the pink or the green on the black, because that'll definitely going to show. Okay, so that's how it's going to look. So I'm going to go all the way around and then I'll be back. All right, so we got all the flowers and the leaves done. I think it looks pretty cool. Now, and I gave all the crows eyes and the cat. So now we just got to do, we'll get the skulls done. And we're going to do like what we did with the, I'm just going to use this, but anyway, what we did with the gravestones that we did on the other video. And we're going to mix the black and the terracotta together. Itchy neck. We have some baby wipes. And we'll start with our kitty first. Oh, we gotta mix it up first. That helps if we mix this up. So we're just kind of going for it almost goes like a really blacky brown color is what it goes. And then we're going to going to go all over our skulls. And get in their eye sockets and in all the little crevices really well. We're going to take our baby wipe. We're not going to wipe, we're going to pat. Because I don't want to wipe it all off. You will have to wipe in a few spots just because you do want to take some of it off. Well, you want to take a lot of it off, but you don't want to take it all off. I mean, I don't know, that really doesn't make that much sense, but you know what I mean. And on this mold, they had, you can see like down here, it was, you're supposed to like just, I guess, color that green and down in here. But I don't do that. What we're going to do is we are going to take some moss. What I'm going to do is I have different colors in here because I don't want it to all be the same color. And I want to break this up the best I can to make it so you don't have these long strands, because these long strands sometimes cause issues. I mean, you're not going to break it up completely, but just kind of break it up the best you can. And then you have a little bit of a lighter color here. And I just got this at Hobby Lobby. It's just it was kind of a bag of a little bit of everything. Well, not a little bit of everything. It just had a few things in it. Different kinds of moss in it. Oh, I guess we don't want a piece of my glove in there. Oh, goodness. Okay. And then we have a little bit of a lighter, or kind of a limey green color. And you don't even have to mix it. You could just do all of one color. It's, you know, it's totally up to you what you want to do. You don't even have to do this. Like I said, you can paint those whatever color you want or leave them. But, you know, it's your masterpiece. Do what you want. That should work. So even in this set, this stuff wasn't in this set. I actually got this. I don't know what I had that for. This was in a different bag that I had from a long time ago. This other one, and it even has some like these weird mushroomy looking stuff, but we're not going to use that. So then I just put it in my own bag. All right, then I usually use the clear hard type on this because the other's just a little too thick when you mix it with this stuff, and then it's really hard to get it to move. So you don't really, I mean, if that's all you have is a high viscosity, then use the high viscosity. But if you have this one, use this one. And then we're just going to take one of these and we're just going to kind of mix this in here. Let's get a little more. Whoa, excuse you. Okay. And then you can put it wherever you want. You don't have to just put it in the spots. I don't just put it in the spots. I kind of do a little more just because I think it looks good with a little more. But like I said, it's your masterpiece. Do it the way you want. That thing's not going to work. Let's see. Can't remember what I used. I've lost my brains. Oh, we still can use this thingy. Not, we'll use our fingers. That's what I've done in the past. And then we're just going to kind of smush it in wherever we want it. Maybe and get some up there. I don't like how that's working, but so, and every time you do it, it'll, you know, it's not going to be the same. So that kind of makes it unique every time. Makes it kind of a one of a kind. Anyway, so I'm going to throw this one under the UV light. I'll finish up these other two, and then I will come back when I'm done with those two, and then I'll show you what I'm going to try to do to his, to this one, the stump that he's sitting on. Okay, so there's that, and I'll see you in a few. Like I said, everybody's going to get a coat of matte, so I put the green on the cat, and this dude doesn't really have any awning. The mold doesn't show any awning, but I thought he might be kind of fun with some coming down his face. Just give him a little whatever. So anyway, I decided that on this stump that I'm just going to use acrylic paint. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to paint this with the acrylic paint. I'm not going to do it all on camera because it's going to take me too long, and I don't want you to get bored. So I'll just show you that how I'm probably just going to go over it with this brown, and then I'll just do some highlights and stuff on it. And then I'm probably going to put some moss on this stump too. So, anywho. So we'll just kind of, so I'm just going to kind of give it all a coat of paint, and then I will go back and do some highlights and stuff on it. Okay, so I will be back when I'm done with that. All right, so they're all done. Got them all painted with or covered with the matte stuff. This stuff right here. Anyway, got him finished with his standing on the stump. Put some greenery stuff on the stump. He doesn't like to stand up very well. I don't know what his deal is. Kitty, crow. Okay. I'll get you some pictures. And please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of them. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe or do notifications or like the video or any of that. So your YouTube channel is free. So please help me out and get more subscribers. Anyway, that's the end of this one. So don't forget to embrace your chaos. Thanks for